Hey guys, let me tell you something. Somebody must really need to hear this message because I don't have any music in the background and it totally cut me off. I had 9 minutes and 14 seconds. It only recorded 6 minutes and 14 seconds. So, what I wanted to talk to you about was praying over yourself, confessing over yourself and your family. And the reason why I think that this is so important is if you're watching the news and you see all these things that are going on in the world, you should be saying to yourself, I have no choice but to make sure that every time either I or my children or somebody in my family leaves my household, that they have a hedge of protection over them, that I pray over them, that I confess over them, to make sure that they are safe in their travel to their destination. While they're at the destination, that they're safe, and you bring them home safely. That's what I pray. We pray every morning over our kids, with our kids, before they go to school. My oldest one, my husband makes sure that he tells them, make sure you pray before you leave the door. My little sons, they're home with me by myself, and until they go to school, because my husband leaves around the same time my oldest son leaves. And if I don't pray, my youngest, mommy, we didn't pray. So I try to get them into a system of praying before they leave the home. And sometimes they say, we didn't pray. And I say, all right, well, you get ready, you start walking, and I'm going to pray because we don't have time today, which is sometimes this week has been a lot. But I pray with them. I make a serious conscious effort to make sure that I pray over them before they leave this household, because this is a sick world. I mean, sick. I've been sitting here watching some stuff and I'm just like, Jesus, why? The man who threw his. Did you see that baby? She was beautiful. Threw her over a bridge. Come on, people. Come on. I know the issues of life. I know it's hard. I don't ever want you to look at me. Let me tell you something. I have not made it. I have not I have not arrived. I don't live in a mansion. I don't have this and that or what have you. I'm trying to survive just like everybody else out here. I have 4 boys who are eating me out of house and home. I have a husband who eats me out of house and home. I have quadruple businesses that I'm trying to make successful. So I am not exempt from the issues of life. However, if you have God, in your life, those things will not overtake you. And I know that a lot of time, look, just because you have God does not mean that the enemy is not going to come up against you. If anything, that means he might try to come up against you even more, because you might be getting ready to get blessed and he want to stop that. But that does not mean that you drop the towel. That doesn't mean that when something knocks you down, you stay laying down and, oh, woe is me, and the world don't understand. And then you sit here and you kill an innocent child because, oh my gosh, maybe they cried too much, or I ain't got money to pay for this baby. I don't know, because I didn't even see the rest of what happened and why. He explained, because now they're talking about he had a reason why he did it. There's no good reason why you take an infant baby and throw her over a bridge. There's no good reason for you to sit here and go and do drugs and leave a baby to be prostituted on, or a child. There's no good reason. I don't care. There is no reason. There has been times when I was by myself and I had my oldest son and I sat there. We had an apartment. I didn't have money to buy food. I had to go to the dollar store. At one time, I told my husband, we were talking about that, and they was good. They had these dollar steaks. Now, they was thin as paper. They was about this big. They would give you pretty good size. And I would go and fill up on them. It will be times when I would sit there, have to go and just pray that I would have enough money to eat. Pray that I would have diapers. It's been times me and my husband didn't have diapers. We was in the process of training our son, and we had to just put pants on. I mean, it's been times where it has been hard. But never, ever, ever will I sit there and do something to a child, have somebody come in and sleep with my child, have somebody come in and do anything to my child just because of the fact that life is hard. me a break. Baby, let me tell you something. It's time to grow up. It's time to grow up. It's time to do what you got to do. It's time to stop blaming the world. It's time to start making some conscious decisions. It's time for you maybe to get God in your life so that he could give you some direction on what to do. And I'm just so fed up with seeing this stuff. It hurts me. Yes, my children get on my nerves. You'll have no idea. But guess what? I love them. I would do anything for them. I have sacrificed clothes. I have sacrificed things that I desired. That's what you do when you have a child. It's not about you anymore. So you have to pray over your family. I'm sorry, I don't know where, but you have to pray over and confess over yourself and your children every day. These people out here are sick. What is my time? These people out here are sick, demented, demonically led to do the things that they do to these children. These kids need love from their parents, understanding, an intimate relationship with their parents, an open relationship to where they can come and talk to them and not talk to Joe, Jack, and whoever else whose parents don't pay them any mind. And then they sit there and tell your kids something. Then your kids go out here, shoot somebody. Last month on Facebook, somebody was talking about somebody did something, and I was talking to my mom about it, and she said, that is nothing. I went to the nail salon, and this lady next to me was talking about right around the corner where the Walmart is, some boy stabbed this lady repetitively for no reason, just to be initiated to a gang where he can belong. There's something missing there. You, as a parent, you. It is a great, great privilege as a woman to me to be able to duplicate what God did, which is to give life. How awesome is that? To do what the most awesome God did. One of the first things, to give life. How awesome is that? And then because it's hard for you, you want to sit here and just toss it to the side? Come on, y'all. Gotta do better. Gotta do better. So it's time to start praying, start believing, asking God, what is it that I need to do for me and my family? But also having and taking the authority that God has already given you if you're a child of God, and praying over yourself and your children every day when you leave the house. Even when you come in the house before you go to bed, pray over your house. Because I'm telling you, this world is sick out here. They need help, they need love, but you need to also use wisdom. Okay? So I'm going to get ready to go, answer that phone, and I will talk to you later. Stay in prayer. We're going to finish talking a little bit more about this on Hot Topics Friday. All right, stay tuned for the next video. I got some information to share with you guys. Love you. Bye-bye.